You didn't come from nowhere. Someone walked barefoot so that you could get here. Out here, nobody asks you to be strong. The earth already knows you. Stay a while. 7 songs, and not one of them wants anything from you. Dew still on my clothes, knelt down slow where nobody could see me. Opened both my hands above the dry dirt. The ground was warm like a kitchen floor, and everything loud in me went quiet. I knocked 3 times on the cracked earth, the way you knock at somebody else's door. Sat on a stone and looked down the road. A brown bird crossed over the hill, and the door I came for was already open. I brought no gifts and no pretty words, just these hands with dirt under the nails. Both hands down in the dust, the ground knew who I was. I sat down in her lap a while, with no hurry and no clock. I came from weeks of car horns and running, my back gone stiff from sleeping wrong. I pulled the city smoke out of my hair, left my shoes standing up in the grass, and the mud came up between my toes. It smelled like cold rain and hot stone, like my grandmother's house early on a Sunday. My body remembered without asking me first. My knees gave the way a door gives, and I laughed out loud, alone from relief. Both hands down in the dust, and the ground knew who I was. I sat down in her lap a while, with no hurry and no clock. Taught me how this is done. I don't know the prayers or the proper way. Out here they ask me for no papers. The earth never checks who comes or how much. She lets me lay my forehead on her chest. Someone before me sat on the same stone. I can tell by the warm place on the edge. I put my hand down where her hand had been. The hollow was exactly the size of mine, and I needed nothing else explained. Tunchi maka na pe mitawa, maka kingwa mayanke washte. I brought no gifts and no pretty words, just these hands with dirt under the nails. The dust, and the ground knew who I was. I sat down in her lap a while, with no hurry and no clock. I'll stay a little longer till the sun drops, still doing nothing useful and nothing urgent. An ant climbs over my ankle and moves on a dry leaf scratches on the hem of my skirt, and nobody comes to tell me it's late. I stand up with 2 rings of dirt on my legs, a handful of ground going into my pocket. I hold it tight and I know I'm not alone. Tomorrow in the city I'll take it out to remember what I came from. Both hands down in the dust, and the ground knew who I was. I sat down in her lap a while, with no hurry and no clock. There's a folded photograph at the back of the drawer, a woman with her hair parted into 2 braids. Nobody ever told me much about her life. She has my eyebrows and the very same chin, and hands a good deal wider than mine. She hauled water up the hill before daylight, split her wood with a chipped and dulled axe, raised 6 children on whatever the corn gave, buried 2 of them and went on cooking, and never once showed up on any important paper. I came down a road I never opened. Someone moved those stones long before me. Someone walked it first for me, long before I ever came. Cut the hill open step by step, and left the way marked plain. Across the river with the water at his chest, his little sister riding high on his back. They slept 2 nights out under a tree, ate bitter roots and never said a word. And that is why I have a roof tonight. They left me no land and no chains of gold. They left me the way I stand up straight, the loud laugh that startles people at awake, a taste for bread burned along the edge, and the habit of reading the sky before I go. Someone walked it first for me, long before I ever came. Cut the hill open step by step, and left the way marked plain. Some days I cook a thing nobody taught me. My hand just knows the timing, and the salt a tune comes out of me I never went looking for. My daughter asks me who used to sing it to me, and I go quiet because I don't know. I set 2 extra plates on the Day of the Dead, fill the glasses to the brim with water, lit 1 small candle in the kitchen window. Nobody came and sat down at the table, but the house stayed full the whole night through. Tunka Shila King Wamani Pi Chanku King Wangamitawa. I came down a road I never opened. Someone moved those stones long before me. Someone walked it first for me, long before I ever came. climb that same hill in worn-out shoes, counting the stones they already rolled away. I stop at the bend where the shade comes down, certain that one of them sat right here. And I drink my water thinking of how tired she was. When my turn comes to be the one in the picture, let them find my eyebrows on somebody's face. Let the house smell the way that mine smells now. Let them know the road was already walked, and let no girl start out from nothing. Someone walked it first for me, long before I ever came. Cut the hill open step by step, and left the way marked plain. My grandmother talked strange with the neighbor women. Out at the door, her hands moving slow, and she'd switch the second I walked in. Hand me sweet bread and keep it in English, like somebody hiding a key in her pocket. At school they told her it was better that way, that the girl would suffer for talking different. My mother obeyed out of nothing but love, raised me up in words that were not her own, and the rest went dark in the old house. They kept it from me to keep me safe, and it's been waiting in here ever since. There's a language asleep in me, lying under my throat. It wakes a little at a time, every time somebody speaks it. Four words came through and one lullaby, the name of a weed you boil for fright, the way you call the dog in at night. A short thing you say when the soup goes down, and a soft curse my uncle used to use. I say them wrong, my tongue trips in the middle. I get shy about it in front of people, so I practice in the kitchen with the water running. My mouth settles in like walking back into a house where you know where the light is. Last night I dreamed a whole conversation, women laughing in a circle around a fire. I understood every word while I was sleeping, woke up with the taste still in my teeth, and one word alone I couldn't spell. There's a language asleep in me, lying under my throat. It wakes a little at a time, every time somebody speaks it. I bought a notebook with pale blue covers. I write down every word from the old man at the market. One of them fixed the same vowel 3 times. Then he laughed and said it's slow for me. His mother used to say that word as well. I'm not starting from nothing, I'm starting from far. This was already walking around in my mouth. Yappy There's a language asleep in me, lying under my throat. It wakes a little at a time, every time somebody speaks it. I hand it to my daughter while I braid her hair. 2 new words for her every Sunday. She says them better than I do, with no fear. Shouts them in the yard like they belong to her. And in her mouth, not one of them sounds borrowed. One day, I'll say a whole sentence out loud, standing at the door of that old house. So the air in that place hears me right. Not to put anything back the way it was, but to give the language somewhere to live. There's a language asleep in me, lying under my throat. It wakes a little at a time, every time somebody speaks it. The bedroom wall split open last winter. A thin line from the door frame to the ceiling. I called a man who never called me back, pushed the wardrobe in front so I couldn't see it, and slept 3 months turned the other way. Something split inside of me as well. I won't make the list, every woman knows her own. I covered it with work, with noise, with company. Painted my face on the worst days, and smiled in every picture that December. One Monday I moved the wardrobe to sweep. It was 7 and the house was still dark. That crack is my window, that's where the sun comes through. I don't cover it or hide it, it lights me where it hurts. A thread of light lay across the wooden floor, right over the spot where I drink my coffee. I sat down on the ground and watched it a long while, the dust turning slow inside the light, and the broken wall didn't look so ugly. Out in the crack outside, a small plant came up. Nobody put it there. It settled in alone, purple flowers the size of a fingernail. I water it Saturdays with the water from the rice, and it takes the wind better than my rose bush. That crack is my window, that's where the sun comes through. I don't cover it or hide it, it lights me where it hurts. Her eyes all swollen, I showed her the wall before I showed her the kitchen. She went quiet, watching that thread of light. Told me there's one just like it in her house, and we drank tea until the day went down. I stopped calling the mason on Monday mornings. The wall stays how it is with its pale scar. I run my finger down the edge when I clean. It's rough and cold and it doesn't hurt now. And inside the house smells like jasmine in January. Nobody fixed me. They opened a way in, and the morning walks right up to my bed. Ampetu ikinti mahiu otawashte helila washte. That crack is my window. That's where the sun comes through. I don't cover it or hide it. It lights me where it hurts. My daughter put her finger in the crack and laughed. I told her the morning light lives in there. Now she asked me to keep her up a little so she can watch the sun paint her hand. And she says good morning to the wall. I'm not painting over it or hanging a picture. The whole house holds up just as well. If anyone asks, I'll tell them, and not quietly. The sun came in right there, the worst year of my life, and it still comes in every single morning. That crack is my window. That's where the sun comes through. I don't cover it or hide it. It lights me where it hurts. I go out to the yard at 6, door left unlocked. It hasn't come full light yet over the hill. I leave my slippers on the first step down. The grass is cold and loaded with dew, and I take the first step without thinking it through. In the city I walk tight inside hard shoes, one toe gone crooked from putting up with it. The sole of my foot forgotten in the leather, moving fast on top of the cement, never once knowing how the ground is underneath. Out here the earth talks to me from below, tells me stone, tells me mud, tells me rude. The wet grass soaks my feet, the morning smells like river. I walk and my body remembers something it never told me. From the puddle comes up between my toes. Further along the sand is warm from yesterday. My feet read the road better than my eyes, and my head finally quits talking for a while. An ant walks over my instep and keeps going. I don't kill it, I watch it head for the grass. I crouch to look close at one yellow flower. My knees are soaked through and I don't care, and my hair comes undone and sticks to my face. Makta kingomani lila washte, simita walking sloya. The wet grass soaks my feet, the morning smells like river. I walk and my body remembers something it never told me. My mother used to shout that I'd catch my death, Decent women keep their shoes on. She grew up barefoot and wanted better for me. I understand her perfectly, and still I go out, because that cold from below puts me back together. I come back in with my feet green from the grass, wash them in the basin with water from the rain, dry them off slow, one and then the other. Look at my cracked heels and feel no shame. They're made for walking, not for photographs. I teach my knees how to step without fear. First she cries because the grass tickles her, then she runs in circles hollering like mad, lands on her backside laughing in the mud, and her mother watches from the window, serious. Out here the earth talks to me from below, tells me stone, tells me mud, tells me rude. The wet grass soaks my feet, the morning smells like river. I walk and my body remembers something it never told me. I sleep a different way the nights I go out early. The tire goes all the way down to the bone, and it's good. I dream of wide roads with people up ahead. I wake before the alarm ever rings, and I set my slippers on that step again. The wet grass soaks my feet, the morning smells like river. I walk and my body remembers something it never told me. Blanket out of sheep's wool. It has red stripes and a patch down in the corner. It smells like kitchen smoke and blue soap. It's heavy and it warms you like an arm around you. I fold it on the back of the couch every morning. Two kids and I fit fine on that couch, legs crossed up under us, the TV turned low. The boy from next door comes in with nowhere to be, climbs in between us and never asks a thing. And we pull the blanket out to the other end. Nobody ever explained to me how this works. I just move over some and make the room. My blanket goes around us all. There's always room for one more. I don't ask whose house you come from. If you're cold, then come on in. From my own body I rock to sleep on my chest. The third one his aunt brought over one Thursday in August. He was 9 years old with a torn up backpack. That night he slept with his wool hat still on, and we never once had to talk about it after. Nobody in this house asked which belly you came from. All five of them meet, all five fight over one glass. I mark their height on the frame of the kitchen door. There are 3 new lines there since last winter, and I made everyone with the same pencil. My blanket goes around us all. There's always room for one more. I don't ask whose house you come from. If you're cold, then come on in. My friend left her husband and showed up with 2 bags. She slept on that couch 41 nights. I'd leave the blanket folded down by her feet. The coffee would be ready by the time she woke. And we didn't talk about it till she wanted to. In my town they say you're a mother once you give birth. I watched my aunt raise children she never carried. No last name, no papers, no photograph. She put food on their plates for 30 years, and half the town cried at her funeral. It isn't only the belly that hands things down. Some of it comes down through an open door. My blanket goes around us all. There's always room for one more. I don't ask whose house you come from. If you're cold, then come on in. They're grown now and they come by on Sundays. They bring girlfriends, friends, people I've never met. Somebody asked if the food is going to stretch. I put more water in the rice and laugh to myself and pull the old blanket out for whoever's left outside. The day I'm gone, that blanket goes to the house of whichever one of them gathers the most people. Let them patch the corner up one more time. Let them stretch it out when somebody comes in cold. And let nobody in that house sleep on the street. My blanket goes around us all. There's always room for one more. I don't ask whose house you come from. If you're cold, then come on in. Climb a hill with a bucket and one yellow flower. Knelt down in the same place I always do. Wet the ground slow all around the willow. Laid the flower on top of the flat stone and talk low, the way you talk to a mother. You gave me the corn that boils in the big pot, water from the well when the summer bears down, the shade of that willow at 2 in the afternoon, the smell of rain that warns you in January, and a whole hill to climb when something hurts. I don't know how to pray pretty, I've nothing to hand you, only these 2 hands and the whole morning. Mother Earth, you gave me the ground I grew up on. You never asked me for a thing, and here I am, still with you. Still with you. never looked at you once. Lived in a hurry with my eyes on a screen. Threw bottles in the creek and thought nothing of it. Walked on your face in borrowed heels, and the door was still open when I came back. When I came down from the city with a busted suitcase, that same hill was standing in the same place. The stone warmed the willow a little older. Nobody asked me for reasons or apologies. You sat me in your lap and let me cry it out. Mother Earth, you gave me the ground I grew up on. You never asked me for a thing, and here I am, still with you. Today I picked the trash off the bank into 2 bags. Left the purple flower growing in the crack. Put the fire all the way out and turned the ashes. Left water in the hollow for the birds up here, and walked down slow so I'd break nothing of yours. I had one mother who brought me into the world, and I have this other one holding up my feet. One taught me to talk and the other to keep quiet. Both of them fed me without making any noise, and I owe the 2 of them the very same thing. I don't know how to pray pretty. I've nothing to hand you, only these 2 hands and the whole morning. Mother Earth, you gave me the ground I grew up on. You never asked me for a thing, and here I am, still with you. I ask you for little mother, look after the ones asleep in my house and in the houses I'll never know. The children coming in and the ones still on their way. Give them shade on the road and water halfway up, and take us slow so no woman climbs alone. I get up with my knees marked with mud. I leave the road clean for you up to the bend. Tomorrow I'll come back up with the bucket full. I don't need anybody to say a word to me, because down below, way down, the earth calls me daughter. Mother